Why did you leave Oklahoma?
Why?
Yes.
You better get you some hearing aids. I was just through telling the reason I had to leave. Daddy sent me up here on account of that white boy liked me.
How old were you when you left Oklahoma?
About 16 or 17.
Okay. All right. So, what was it like growing up there? What did you do
What did I do?
as a girl?
Should stay in the field where it was hard and work, chop cotton and corn,
Really?
and pick cotton, beans, a whole bushel for 35 cents. I said, work till I was 80 years old. I like to work. I was raised up to work.
Huh.
Boy, and now you can get these kids to pick up a piece of paper. We work from sun up to sundown. And then go home and do our work.
Yeah.
And we'd have to walk maybe a mile, a half a mile to have water, take a bath and drinking water. Or sometime our well would go dry. And she as short as me, I must have been with a little girl, must have been like that. I was just like that now. When I get hold by a gallon of water, she'd have about 2 cups of air.
Do you remember Granny Phyllis?
Boy, I love my grandmother. I hate to say it, but I'm telling the truth. I love my grandmother better than I did my mother. Because Mama didn't have time to food. So many kids, And I'd always walk town with Grandma Phyllis. Go down every weekend and stay all night with her and her brother. And I heard Daddy telling Mama, you stop Lula them from going down there staying all night with Phyllis. Or Johnson, think he was about half crazy. When somebody make him mad, they'd have to hold him for a while. And after he come to his senses, you can turn me loose now.
I see. So why was it fun to be with Granny Phyllis? Why was it fun to be with Granny Phyllis?
Why would he?
Why was it fun? Why did you like to be at Granny Phyllis's house?
Oh, she was so nice to me. And I'd sit and talk with me. But like I said, Mama said 10 and Daddy said 11. Mama said she guessed she knew what she had. But she didn't have time to play with us.
Yeah.
She had to
So,
work.
what did you talk with Granny Phyllis about? Did Granny Phyllis ever talk to you about being a slave?
Think she did, and when she'd go to talking about it, I didn't want to hear.
Oh, really?
Made me sad.
What would she say? What, do you remember anything she said about it?
Oh, these white people, if they like that woman, they'd buy that woman. And go to bed with her all the time.
Oh, really? So they said stuff like that? Huh.
And I didn't want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the shit is y'all doing?
Well, I'm asking her about her memories. She's telling me about Granny Phyllis. She was, she said she used to spend time with Granny Phyllis when she was a girl. And I was just wondering what Granny Phyllis was like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
she was a good cook, I can tell you that.
Was she?
Yeah. Excellent cook. What else?
Hey, Granny Phyllis was a good cook.
Boy, good old biscuits, jelly, butter.
Here, wait a minute. I want you to sit over here, Ethel. Right next to your sister there. I'm going to find another chair. Let me just stop down here for a minute. Let me pause. Okay, okay, we back here with so I guess the ice cream truck, huh?
Mhm.
Um, so you were talking about Uncle Johnson. So Granny Phyllis lived with Uncle Johnson.
He lived with her.
Okay, was this his wife dead at this point, or?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
We never noticed why.
Oh, okay.
And he liked to drink, and he bow-legged, and he'd come in drunk one time, and I think the dog run between his legs. Shoot.
Now, who did you say Uncle Johnson liked?
I didn't see he liked nobody. He was married, to Condola's mother
And Darling.
and Doll. Mhm.
Just can't remember her a little.
And
But
then, he had cousin Laura and cousin Ellie. They had the same mother, and cousin Dolly was his baby girl.
shoot, you could ask some old people about different people. They wouldn't tell you nothing.
Oh, really? So if you'd asked about slavery, they wouldn't have told you much. Because it seemed like Grandma told me that Granny Phyllis used to say that the white people would check the babies to see if if they'd been pinching on them. You know? Have you ever heard her say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had heard her say that. That they check them to see if they've been pinching on. That's the only.
Be red.
Because they said the baby be crying, they'll be checking them for pinch marks. Yeah.
Now, was that cousin Laura's, some of people are is shooting at